Genetic engineering is a process by which genes from one organism are transferred into another to give the recipient specific characteristics. This is done by identifying a gene that controls a desired trait, such as resistance to disease, improved nutritional content, or faster growth, and inserting it into the DNA of another organism. The technology allows for the precise manipulation of an organism's genetic makeup, enabling scientists to create organisms with traits that would be difficult or impossible to achieve through traditional breeding methods. The process begins with identifying and isolating the gene responsible for the desired trait. This gene is then inserted into the DNA of the target organism using various techniques, such as the use of a vector like a plasmid or through direct methods like gene guns. Once the gene is integrated into the target organism's genome, it is expressed along with the organism's own genes, resulting in the desired trait. This technique is used in a wide range of applications, from producing crops that are resistant to pests and diseases to creating bacteria that can produce insulin for diabetes treatment. Genetic engineering is a controversial topic due to ethical, environmental, and health concerns. One of the main ethical issues is the idea of playing God by altering the fundamental building blocks of life. Critics argue that humans should not interfere with nature at such a fundamental level, as the long-term consequences are unpredictable. There are also concerns about the potential for genetically modified organisms, GMOs, to harm the environment, such as by spreading engineered genes to wild populations, which could disrupt ecosystems. Additionally, some people worry about the safety of consuming genetically modified foods, fearing that they could cause allergic reactions or other health problems, although scientific studies have generally found GMOs to be safe for human consumption. The debate over genetic engineering is particularly heated when it comes to genetically modified, GM, crops. Proponents of GM crops argue that they offer significant benefits, including higher yields, reduced need for chemical pesticides, and the ability to grow in challenging environmental conditions. For example, some GM crops are engineered to be resistant to herbicides, allowing farmers to control weeds more effectively without harming the crops. Others are designed to produce their own insecticides, reducing the need for chemical sprays and lowering production costs. However, there are also significant drawbacks to GM crops. One concern is that the widespread use of herbicide-resistant crops can lead to the development of superweeds that are resistant to these herbicides, making them harder to control. Another issue is the potential loss of biodiversity, as GM crops may outcompete or crossbreed with wild plants, reducing the variety of species in an ecosystem. There is also the economic impact on farmers, particularly in developing countries, where the cost of GM seeds can be prohibitive, and farmers may become dependent on a few large corporations that control the seed market. In conclusion, genetic engineering is a powerful tool that allows scientists to transfer genes between organisms, creating organisms with specific, desirable traits. While it offers significant potential benefits, particularly in agriculture and medicine, it also raises important ethical, environmental, and health concerns. The use of GM crops illustrates both the pros and cons of this technology, highlighting the need for careful consideration and regulation to balance the potential benefits with the risks. As genetic engineering continues to advance, the debate over its use is likely to remain a central issue in science and society.